What we're going to do is show you how to symbolize things by quantities. And I know I briefly did that before, so let's go into the ABS variables. We'll go into symbology and we'll click quantities. What I might look at is, let's just do a basic one. We'll do median age and just use the standard default, which is natural breaks. And if you click in there and zoom into Brisbane or Gold Coast, I've symbolized median age by just their normal standard thing, but I can also go back into it and I can symbolize it by other things. For example, I can change it to standard deviation. Standard deviation is very useful. I'm not doing anything to it, I'm just selecting there. So if you look at standard deviation, this is median age, you can see there that significantly younger people around Brisbane than the Gold Coast. You might change it to another thing. For example, I can symbolize it by average numbers of people per bedroom, and that's quite often a characteristic of lower socioeconomic. The higher the numbers of people per bedroom, the lower the socioeconomic status. Let's just go okay for standard deviation, and you can see there it's not really, doesn't really tell you very much, that one. Let's pop into, let's look at mortgage, see who pays more money in mortgage. Same as that, those northwestern suburbs of Brisbane, if I can zoom in, they have got quite high mortgages compared to, they also got big land area as well. What I can do there is I can go in there and I can go into properties. We'll see, we'll go back there. We'll keep it on mortgage. Let's look at standard deviation. You can use any of these. Sometimes I differentiate them myself and do it manually. So that's significantly higher, lower. Well, that's not really very many properties there. That's probably not actually, I don't actually know where that is. It's probably not an actual area where there's very many people. I can find out, but I can go, I have a look at where that is. It's not selected. For some reason my information thing isn't working. Goodness only knows why. And it's Corona Downs. Now, I don't know anything about Corona Downs, but obviously it is slightly different to the rest of them. If I were going into it, for example, now these are all, if you go into this table, it's median age, median mortgage, median personal income, average, etc. So assume we have a count there. I'm not going to do this because it isn't a count, it's an average. But say it's numbers per bedroom per SA2. And in the data set is another column that says population. What you would do is you'd normalize it by percentage of total. Or you'd normalize it by the, it's not there, sorry. You would normalize it by the field that shows the population. That just gives it a proportion, and it's really important to remember that when you've got count data. Is that count data, these are all different sized areas. So you might have 5,000 people in that area, but you also might have 5,000 people in that little area too. And as a matter of fact, the ABS geographical things are supposed to be relatively equivalent in terms of amount of houses. So you need to normalize it by population. You need to do it as a proportion. And I'm going to show you how to do that in Excel next.